you enjoy the content. And yeah, stop by anytime you want, man.
Listen to this
2 quests over here. Okay. Baldo Bergman.
We haven't met. I'm Baldo Bergman. It's nice to see a new face in camp, though I'd be remiss if I didn't warn you. Revival's wonderful, but we have our fair share of trouble. Most recently, a series of kidnappings, including my daughter Heidi. I'm a representative for the families of the taken. I speak for those who've been affected by the abductions.
I have all the achievements in this game. It's so good. Yeah, I mean, I'm on my way there. I have all the achievements for the 360 version because I was really into that game. This game I'm pretty close. And then names in this game are questionable though. Yeah, definitely. And also the emotes that the freaking NPCs do, like when they're talking and they do like the little crazy expression where they like twirl their finger on their head. That like just makes them look insane. So funny. Alright, tell you a little bit about yourself, Baldo Bergman.
I'm not a wealthy man or a man of any importance. I ran a small import business in the village of Didenhill before uprooting for Mithros. Everything changed when my daughter was taken. My whole life has been consumed with bringing her home.
Yo, Liam Neeson in the flesh, bro. Mayor Flanagan.
She was a high-ranking politician in Odessa, a legend, but, well, running a refugee camp isn't quite as straightforward. A camp like Revival is shot through with scoundrels, thieves, and drunkards. Nobody, not even Finola, can control them all. On the surface, it's a friendly, bustling community, but a darkness lurks beneath. It's not what it seems. Mayor Flanagan does her best to keep everything organized, but she's only one woman.
Alright, so who took your family members?
We don't know. The preordained prey on the zeal of their recruits. They don't need to kidnap them. And we don't see much of the Red Legion of the Freemen this far west. As far as we know, it could be anyone. Most of us are merchants, craftsmen, or farmers. We don't have the skills for a posse, and the Warsworn are stretched too thin. We don't know what to do next.
Do you have any leads?
Very few. But all the missing settlers had one thing in common. They went searching for firewood in northwestern forests. It's a treacherous area, dense, rocky ground, some caves. Watch your step and keep your eyes open.
Alright, finding people is what I do.
Interesting. I've been wondering whether they're bringing a hired sword. I assume the Warsworn would be interested in the extra coin, but they have their hands full with the Niskaru. If you're willing, we'd gladly take you up on the offer. We can't offer much, but we'll do our best to make it worth your while. Almost all the abductions took place in the north of camp, near the western woods.
Alright,
Bye,
cool.
my friend.
What about this guy? The Taken, yo.
Can you believe this guy? I've seen a lot of false prophets in my time, but this one's in a class of his own. Calls himself Augur. He preaches freedom from fate, devotion to Telogris, as if chaos will make any of our lives better. I have a feeling it's an act. I've got a sense for these sorts of things.
Oathblade Kirby.
I'm one of the only Warsworn in this expedition who actually comes from Mithros. I wanted to do my part to keep the region safe. But it's gonna be tough with all the troubled souls moving in through the pass, bringing their baggage with them. It was a good place until Augur and his fanatics came. They deny that they're preordained, but I don't see much difference. Watch yourself around their part of camp. They'll try to pull you into their unique kind of madness.
Why don't you trust him?
Ever since he and his brood arrived in camp, they've been stirring up trouble. Nothing criminal, but a hair's breadth from it. What else can you expect from chaos worshippers? They see themselves as resistance fighters, rebels against predestination. But I'm worried there's more to it, at least with Augur and his deputies. They like having all this power.
Tell me about Augur.
Predictably, he won't say much about his past. We did our best to run down some leads, but they turned up nothing. He preaches chaos hope, I think he's a common crook under all that bluster. Most prophets usually are. The people here love him, though. He promises to cut them free from the hardship they've known all their lives. What's not to like about that?
Of course. I can look into it.
I'm smart enough to take help where I can get it. The war taught me that. Talk to Katerina Hoffman over at the camp warehouse. She's the quartermaster, and she's had a lot of trouble lately. Tell her Kirby sent you, and she'll know you're trustworthy. Watch for trouble.
Alright, another quest. Good stuff.
Hello there.
To the Lynch. Rebel prison. Let's see, what's this? Speak to Dink. It's a whirlpool, a chest. I want to get these other two quests that are over here. Towards the left. What the hell? Cripple Spore. Aiden's Diary. The personal diary of Aiden O'Connor, the founding member of the Tree and the Branches, a modern order of druids tasked with restoring the Feylands. Plants of the Tree. After years of travel to sow these ancient Feylands with the seeds of the reawakened, it is time to spread the message and embark on a new journey of scholarship and fellowship. If this realm is to be restored, a council is required. I will call it the Tree and the Branches, for that is what we are planting with this new endeavor, a guild of like-minded progressive druids who will do what must be done to master the elements and bring about the next emergence. As part of my retirement, I leave the pieces of my legendary druid armor to my students in the Eastern Strand. These vestments have been touched by the hands of Gaia herself, and while they have the luster of commonplace items, they are most certainly not. Ziddy, you and others will find the armor here. Be wise and judicious in its deployment. In a cave along the newly formed west road that leads along the ancient trade routes, behind an icy barrier in the depths of Lonely Crow Peak, at the foot of the long decayed sentry watching over Madding Wind, and near the lone shrine by the life-giving Crownhold Lake. Okay, cool. So I already had that one because it's part of the same quest. And this one, Orla Devlin.
Watch your step. You've got to keep an eye on these trees. They'll grab you. And if it's not the trees, it's the shrubs, prickly bastards. Can't be too careful. That's why I'm going to burn this whole grove to the ground.
Whoa, you need to relax there. Holy crap, and she's a healer too?
The gates into the Mitharan homeland have been closed and locked for months now. Ever since the reopening of the mountain pass, the resulting damage to the hills and forests has been devastating. I am an apprentice in the Tree and the Branches, the great druid council that spans Amalur's many kingdoms. The reopening of Mithros is a momentous occasion, and we have sent druids to areas across the region.
So you're a druid, you want to burn down trees?
No one living here expected to make this wasted valley a home. But we all make do with what we're given. It is good that the Warsworn have arrived. Lawlessness was becoming a problem. Little is known about the Undying in these lands. Books in Odessa contain glancing references to exotic ice beasts, and the Niskaru are known to run rampant in the canyons. There is much for a druid to learn.
Why would you burn the grove?
The curse, of course. Didn't you notice my attire? I'm a druid. This is what I do. I'm a professional. I was just passing through, from Dalentarth to Eddervale, when I heard about the disappearances in the grove. Sounds like a wild fae problem to me. They hate it when mortals tread too far into their natural spaces, and they fight back. Someone has to do something. I'm thinking fire.
That's insane. What is provoking the wild fae?
For decades, this mountain pass lay blocked and empty. Now, it's overrun with settlers cutting down trees, picking fruit, tipping the balance. One day they'd had enough. One curse is all it takes. Now the Grove is cutting down people instead of the other way round.
Wow. Fire makes me feel alive inside.
You and me both. But don't tell the other druids that. You must burn the offending flora to the root. The curse will vanish only with the utter destruction of the host. I doubt we can rescue those whom the possessed plants devoured. But we can prevent further tragedies. It's up to you now. Burn it with fire. You weren't joking. You do enjoy fire. A little too much, if you ask me. I could see the smoke from here. Regardless of how it looks, you've done a good thing. Cursed flora ends up as a problem for everyone, especially troublesome mortals.
Makes sense.
We can all breathe a little easier. I'm going to linger here for a while. Make sure the solution takes. Thanks again, Fireball. That's my name for you now.
Fireball.
You have my respect.
Nice. Ooh, chakrams of gluttony. Okay, okay. Wait, never mind. It's these. Aw, that's lame. What was the hell? I just realized something. These are 204. Okay, what's next? Let me grab this Thorstone. Now what's this quest over here? Find the kidnappers? Okay, I'm gonna do that next.
It has been mere hours since the pass was cleared and the soldiers retreated, but already the hopeful crowd near the gates praying for deliverance. If what I believe comes to pass, none of these wretches will survive the week. They call it revival. It is anything but. Preordained activity has increased tenfold. They are brash and overconfident, but their ranks swell with the disenchanted. More will come, and with them our chances to act will diminish. It is good you sent me when you did.
What the hell? Ah! What the? Get over here. Whoa. Oh, damn. Alright. Alright. Not bad, not bad. The Goliath Cuirass. Whoa. Chaos damage. Ancient root. Piece of petrified wood taken from the fierce root golem of Mithros. Huh. I'm getting a couple of these now. It's also part of another side quest I currently don't have yet. What is that? Gerald Horn's corpse. Letter from Brogan McQueen. This letter addressed to Gerald Horn. It advertises a great hunt for exotic beasts across Amalur. Ah. Calling all hunters, join us to fall into the House of Valor in a new bid for glory among the untamed and forgotten mountains of Mithros. New wonders await, new challenges rise, new champions will emerge. This is a call for giant killers. If you believe that destiny holds a place for you amongst the pantheon, come to Crow Peak in western Mithros. Your host, Brogan McQueen, will welcome you to the party, solidifying your place in the Age of Heroes. Oh, there you go. That's the quest. Okay, get rid of that. Get rid of all my junk. Okay. So find the kidnappers. Let's see. taken. Concerned Father Baldo Bergman has asked me to look into the disappearance of several young settlers near Revival. The Warsworn are too busy to investigate, and the vanishings have only gotten worse in recent days. Alright. Let me go over here.
Time.
What up? Yeah, you survived? How did you survive? I'd like to know that. What the hell is that?
Help! Thank the gods. I trusted in Lyria, and she has delivered me. My name is Maisie Calhoun. I've been missing for weeks, moved from place to place by these kidnappers. They snatch us from our tents and keep us captive until the auctions. Then they sell us as labourers to the highest bidder. Farewell.
Damn, that was wild.